Alright guys, time for a walkthrough of Rivali's name. Rito Village from Breath of the Wild. I'll start out by saying that this is tremolo. So if you haven't been working on your tremolo and it's not super sick, this piece will be pretty tough. So refer to some some tremolo improvement exercises on YouTube if you would like to play this and you're not sick at tremolo yet. Also, I actually do utilize a 20th fret on this guitar. As you can see, this guitar actually has an extra fret up here. So, if you don't have that high C there, you're going to be shit out of luck. I'm assuming most people don't have it. But you know what? We're going to go through this guy anyways. You know, why not? Let's hit it, babies. There's a lot of weird crap in this on all fronts. Left hand, mostly left hand. There's a couple times I'm going to talk about the right hand, but without further ado. So it starts out with these runs. The most important thing with the left hand here is I do the hammer run, and then the thing that's weird is that like you got to bring you do this 4 here, right? And then you got to go to this 3 right afterwards. And it's just hard to get it all smooth. For me, it's like the sooner I take the 3 off here, like if I take it off there, it makes it smoother for me. So I don't know, you just gotta play with it. Then we do some artificial harmonics here. I'm using my second finger here. I take these off so that the bar is ringing out. Oops. There it is. Now, this one is a real bitch. For the right hand, let me tell you what I'm doing. P, P, I, M, I, A, M. I mean, it took me a lot of tries to be able to actually get that. Not to mention, if you do it without muting anything over here, this happens. You got that ringing out, right? So as soon as I get to this top note, my thumb is resting on the G string and also hitting the D string with the back of it to mute those. I jump up with my 2. Oops. And now we come all the way up here. Not too much to be said with these. 3, 2. Everything comes up and you gotta slap this all down at the same time. Usually I try to build chords as they come, but this happens all at the same time, so you gotta do it all, right? Now, I don't usually like to do this, but I don't know how, I didn't find a better way. This is going, with the melody is going 4, 1, 4, 4. So you're actually jumping from here to here. It's hard to make that smooth, but if you know a better way, let me know. I keep my pinky on as I slide down to here, right? I get these fingers in position. Now, I got my index and my pinky right in here. Slide those babies up. Again, slide the pinky up. I keep leaving the pinky down. The whole sequence, you're gonna have the pinky down for that. And I'm gonna leave my third finger on here to slide down to there, right? Okay, now I got this first run here before we get into the tremolo stuff. Look what I'm doing with my index finger here. I'm only barring the 3 low notes and letting the top ring out, because you need the high E to ring. I slap a bar down. Now here, you're here, right? the bar stays, but it slides up. And I shift to this position with 2 and 3 on these notes. Oops, my bad. Oops. Whoa, I forget what to do. There it is. I'm sorry. Now, what stays on? Pinky stays on, right? And then the 2 and the 3 have to come up here. Hold these 2 notes down. And there's no easy way to do this crap, and this is like the clunkiest part of all time. But the pinky is actually doing these little slides. It would be nice if it was a hammer on, but it's just a slide up over and over again. Now this is a weird move. I gotta warn you guys, this little divot in this guitar in particular really helps this particular chord. But what's going on here, I'm doing a full bar with the index finger, and then the pinky is chilling here up on 14, but then I'm using my middle finger just to hop back and forth between these. Now, very important here, when I get to here, see that? Actually, you could even go and only play the 4th string and the 2nd string while you move the index finger up in position here to do a half bar. So only barring the highest strings. Then from here it slides up. So there's a lot of this going on where, see the last one? I finger it differently. So this one's going at the melody, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. And I use that 2 to slide up, slap the 3 down. You're just gonna have to practice these positions. I mean, it gets really fuzzy up here. Now, look how I'm moving. I'm starting to move my left hand this way, right? Why? Because of this. To actually get this harmonic here. Now this is kind of cool though, because all you do is lay these down, and then you harmonic, artificial, and then play them again, just not like that. So it's an octave down. Now what I'm doing here is index finger is touching the harmonic, the 3rd finger here is plucking the string at the same time playing the bass note here with the thumb. Now, once I'm done with that, I go A, M, I, and then a harmonic there with the thumb. Quickly grab this here with the index finger, and then you're onto this tremolo part. So for this whole tremolo part, I'm not going to say anything about the right hand because it's just tremolo. If you look at the tabs, there's only one way to play this, pretty much. Unless you're like Anna Vidovich, who goes like something like P-I-M-I for tremolo. I mean, it's pretty freaking even, so that probably wouldn't be a bad way of doing it. Yeah, okay, anyways, I'm going to stop that. Left hand, if I get to a weird spot, I will tell you, and we will go over it. Oops. There's nothing too crazy going on here. Except for, I will say this. I'm doing a full bar. Full bar, but when I get to here, I'm actually, you can't really tell, but I'm taking the pressure off like this. So I go from here to this, and it's a subtle move, but I'm, instead of doing a bar there, I'm not actually doing a bar at all. I'm only holding down this low note. Same with this part. I don't need to hold any of this stuff down. So instead of holding that bar down and wasting your energy, go ahead, take it up a little bit. It'll make it much more chill for you. So again. a second, you can take everything off but your pinky. And then put on 3, 1. Make sure the 1 there is doing a tiny little pinch bar, so that the 4th and 3rd strings are held down with it, so that it can go up here. But not so far that the A is held down, obviously, because you need to hit this as a harmonic. And obviously the pinky slides up. Now here, I'm just doing a full bar and then holding the 3 down here. Grabs here, keep the 3 down, slide it down, full bar. Actually, you don't have to do a full bar here. I was doing the full one, but you can do this. All you need to do is hold down the 3 bottom strings, the 6, 5, and 4. Same with this. Should make it a lot easier for the left hand. Full bar here, though. It's got to come all the way up. I don't know how you want to do this. Probably if you can grab pinky down here. Yeah, get the pinky ready here, as if you're going to play the high E string. Slide the whole hand down and hit that. Finger off. It is until right here that I actually take the 3rd finger off and the 4th finger. Again, so bar comes up. I don't build it until I need it. Okay, so that's crazy going on in there. A lot of this stuff is just like, it's tricky shit, but there's only one way to do it, and it's pretty obvious the way to do it. You've got the fingering and the tabs and everything. Then you're into this part. Now, most important thing here is right there, that shift. So I was doing the bar to 4 here, but the last one, the bar to 3, so that you can slide the 3 up, and then use the 4 for this. 4 goes down, I slide it up again. Now that's just this chord is just, it's just so uncomfortable. I cannot tell you how annoying this was to record. Just like, because take after take, I'm getting like more and more fatigued with the bar and everything. So it's a real bastard, man. Oops. Yeah, don't play the B. Don't play the B string here. Honestly, man, there's not much to say about this. But here, yeah, pinky slides up here. I wait, slap this bolt down. I start thinking about the position I need to have my fingers in here. I let up on the bar. Okay, so I'm not pushing down the bar because it doesn't make sense to push down the bar. So it's just a waste of energy at this point to push down this whole bar. Now technically you don't really need to push this bar down either. I mean, I was doing a bar. I mean, you can just hold these down. You can just do it like not a bar. Just 2, 1, 3. And then hold it down there. It might save you a little bit of muscle there. So go ahead, take them off when you need to put your pinky up here. It'll make it easier. Now, the bar slides up a fret. The pinky slides down 1. spot's pretty much the same, except for this part. This is a little bit different. This is a little bit different. With the right hand, dude, just try to alternate as much as you can. It doesn't really matter what you do. I mean, if you were like doing like just like thumb and index for all of these, I'd be like, okay, you got a problem. But if you're mostly like using most of your fingers here, you know, I'm doing like P, I, M, and A there, and then grabbing this top thing with middle, you know, so. Oh, you don't grab the top thing there, sorry. Focus on the melody though. It's going. It's going. Then it doesn't come back till. So make sure you're making those notes loud. Watch, I'll exaggerate it. So a lot of these times, when you're playing a melody and you're playing these accompanying harmonic notes, you really want to stress that melodic line. You know the melodic line in your head, but you want to play it in a way where, like, pretend you're playing it for someone who's never heard the song before, and you need to show them what the melody is. It's very important. So again, we're here. So we're back here. Actually, let me make sure there's anything I need to talk about with this. She can come off. Pinky. 2. The 3 stays on here in the bass note. I don't shift till here. And I'm doing a hinge bar when I get down here. Then I'm grabbing it all. These 2 fingers stay on. Here. Once you get to around here, though, they can start to come off. There's no clean way to do this part. Now, the fingering of the left hand is very important for this. I'm doing 1, 3, and 2, 2 of 4. Then jumping up here. So 1, 3, 2, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. Now here, I shift into a bar. Oops. The right hand, I'm just going P, I, M, A, M, and then just doing like M, M, I. And then we're back into these chords. And that's the whole thing. I know that was a little sloppy, but it's pretty freaking hard. So if anybody decides to learn it, good luck. I'd love to hear what you're doing on it. And if you have any questions regarding this, do not hesitate to send me a message. Okay, guys? All right, bros. Peace.